PSA, I will be returning on Wellness Wednesdays next week. So that is the 6th, 5th of August, I believe. And I'm really, really excited for the first topic of the second season rather. And yeah, shout out to Lulu for giving me her room. Hey there, my name is AFRO SOULO. For those of you who know and don't know me, my people call me Sav. So if you're not my people, please resist. And I'm on this channel because I make videos about life, its ups and downs, and document my experiences in the process. If you haven't subscribed to this liddy gang, what are you waiting for? Like, now would be hella appropriate to do it. And don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel at AFRO_SOULO, just in case you forgot where you're at. And I do videos every Friday for as long as life allows. So as I wait for my friends to send in the videos that I'd requested from them, today we're going to be talking about some reflections that have really been predominant in my COVID quarantine situation. Cabin fever is a real thing. Stress levels are a real thing. Friction is an actual thing. There's just a lot that has been happening these past 4 or 5 months. And I'm just shocked at how quickly time has moved, eh? Reflection 1. Stop drinking too much. It's not all that, to be honest. And I say this with a very heavy heart and take it with a grain of salt because there is a wind in Mauritius. There is a wind in Mauritius that leads me into the supermarket straight to the alcohol aisle. Every Friday, without fail, I get my G&T. Being in quarantine in your father's house humbles you, okay? You remember that in as much as you can afford it, you don't have to do it. In as much as you have friends over, you don't have to do it. And it's really weird drinking around my parents. I don't know if anyone feels the same way. I forgot to do a pulse check. How are you guys? How are you doing? How's Corona taking you? I don't think people enjoy being drunk. I don't think it's the most fun state to be in, to be honest. Like, guys, really? You really enjoy drinking? Tell me the truth. Number 2 is saying no is 1000% okay. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Just say no. The reason I say this is because I found myself in situations where I've overstretched myself to the extent that I'm spending nights awake, not watching Netflix, but working on something that somebody may or may not be paying me for. I've learned how to say no. I've learned how to say, listen, I'm flattered that you think I would be a perfect fit for this, but my time is not set up like that. Maybe we can do for the next one. Whenever I get free time, I'll let you know. So no is 1000% okay to say. Your parents know what you're doing. So you might as well just be transparent about the things that you're going through and the things that you're doing. They know exactly what you're doing from A to Z. And that's on period. That's all I gotta say about that. I think this next one is like super important. Find time for your peace of mind. Removing those enemies of progress. Having yourself in a space where you're just having a self-care day. Canceling things in your schedule and saying, listen, this is my non-negotiable hour. I just need time to breathe. I just need time to think. I just need time to feel something, okay? Cut off people who are toxic in your life. People who are wasting your time. It's been like hella time. Are you negotiating Brexit? Move. As a matter of fact, the next time you see somebody and you feel uncomfortable around them, just be like, listen, you're messing up my equilibrium. Can we not talk about this? Can we not do this right now? I don't have the energy or the space for it. In those exact words. Go on adventures, guys. Go on mad adventures. Treat your city like a tourist. Go to these restaurants that, you know, have overly priced food, but all you want to do is maybe drink a glass of wine or, you know, have a plate of chips just for the experience. Walk around your city. Go to the national park. There are so many ways you can explore your city. People actually come into Nairobi to explore Nairobi, whereas you're here with your bum ass at home doing nothing. Why? Tell me why. Kenya has so much to offer, so I don't understand why some of y'all are at home. Rally up a couple girls, guys, whatever, go for a walk. The Arboretum is 50 bob entry. You can go on picnics, pack your own food. If I could, I'll do a video on that. Like things you can do in Nairobi, I got you. Another realization that I've come to is essentially just more about like self-love. For the longest time, I've been really insecure about my body in terms of my skin tone. and it took a really, really long time to say dark skin is beautiful. In as much as people would be like, oh, you know, Sav, you're beautiful, Sav, you're pretty, Sav, you're this, Sav, you're that. I've not been one to seek outside validation. So for me not to feel that, I'll just be like, yeah, you're lying for real. Dark is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Can we just preach that narrative? Can we normalize it? I really hate that word. I can't stress this enough. Plan your life, darlings. Have goals, have ambitions, have objectives, have purpose. Why do you do the things you do? Why do you love the things you love? Why are you the way you are? And as much as a lot of people say, you know, you plan and God laughs, be intentional with the things that you want to do. Manifest these things into your spaces. Talk about yourself positively, and I promise you these things work. Okay? Eat your vegetables. I find it absolutely childish for people to not eat vegetables. People who don't eat vegetables need to expand their palates and grow up. Discovering yourself. Discover yourself, discover what you're about, discover why you're single, discover why you want to be in a relationship, discover why you eat ugali the way you eat ugali, discover if there's some triggers that you haven't addressed, discover yourself. Talk to yourself, journal your feelings, journal your experiences. Give yourself a perspective that's not exactly what you see in the mirror. Because we are our biggest enemies, we are our biggest critics. I say calm down and discover yourself. Figure out why you are the way you are. And in turn, you're gonna plan your time. In the process, you're gonna eat your vegetables. In the process, you're gonna drink less. And then, yeah, you're gonna start exploring places because you need a place to meditate. Are you seeing how all this just comes together? Are you seeing how all this comes together? Lastly, do what you can to make those pockets obese. Paper, honey, paper. I think during this period, it's shown me that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And I said this in one of my previous videos, I believe it was the Q&A. There is nothing, absolutely nothing stopping you from being good at what you do. Making a business out of it in the process. Find ways to love what you do so you wouldn't have to feel like money is something that really compensates you for the time and effort that you've put in. So I know these videos are kind of short, and you know, this is something that people do when they're like, you know, turning a year older. I was supposed to do it on my 23rd birthday, but I really wasn't in the space to create content. But now here I am. I mean, like, never say never. So if you haven't yet subscribed, like I'm really wondering what you've been doing this entire video, or you just clicked off. Okay, it's fine. To know what I'm up to on a day-to-day, follow me on Instagram at AFRO_solo, subscribe to this channel at AFRO_solo as well, and on TikTok at AFRO.solo. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos, and I will see you next weekend.